Bruce Lee is the most influential martial arts artist of the 20th century, as well as a cultural icon. He was born in San Francisco and raised in Hong Kong until his late teens. He was named Little Dragon Li Xiaolong because, according to the Chinese zodiac, he was born in the year of the dragon. He married Linda Emery in 1964, and they had 2 children, Brandon Lee and Shannon Lee. Bruce Lee became an iconic figure, particularly to the Chinese, as he portrayed Chinese national pride and Chinese nationalism in his movies.
Did you look at many Mandarin movies before you started playing in the first one?
Yes.
What did you think of them when you saw them?
Quality-wise, I have to admit that it's not quite up to the standard. However, it is growing and it is getting higher and higher and going toward that standard, that what I would term quality.
He primarily practiced Chinese martial arts, Kung Fu. Bruce wanted to pursue martial arts instead of film at first, but impressed the American producers with his lightning-fast moves, which led him into film. His real success really comes from Hong Kong, though, when he returned to Hong Kong after numerous supporting roles in Hollywood that gave him no satisfaction at all. Upon returning to Hong Kong, he made one box office success followed by another. Bruce Lee died at the peak of his career at age 32. The exact details of his death still a subject of controversy. What's most important is the legendary Chinese martial arts artist, philosopher, instructor, martial arts actor, and the founder of the Jeet Kune Do combat form left behind a legacy of work that stayed with us till this very day.
Hello, welcome to RazorPop. I'm Christina.
I'm May Choon.
And that was a video on Bruce Lee's extraordinary life. And today in RazorPop, we pay homage to the legendary martial arts star as we look at 4 films that best represent Bruce's career. Now, the Cathay Picture House is presenting the Bruce Lee Bonanza from the 11th to 14th December to celebrate Asian martial arts. So lucky Bruce Lee fans will get to catch Bruce on the big screen again with 4 of his most celebrated and popular films: Fist of Fury, Way of Dragon, Enter the Dragon, and Game of Death.
And speaking about Bruce Lee fans, we have in the studio with us 2 of them, Tae Kek and Yuan Lim, to share with us more about Bruce Lee.
Yes, welcome to our living room studio. Now, tell us a little bit, why are you a Bruce Lee fan? Maybe we start from you, Kek.
Well, I think that first of all, I'm old enough to see them in its origin when it first came out. So
the films.
Yeah, the films. And so, well, he's an amazing man.
I'm sure.
And when the movies came out, all the martial arts that he did, and that they were completely new and really very exciting. You know, something that we had never seen before. And also because he was an Asian hero.
Yeah.
So that made it even more thrilling for us. Yes.
So that was in the past, you say. Yeah. So now, are there like people that come up that are actually like, you know, even better than Bruce Lee, and you as a younger Bruce Lee fan?
I don't think anyone could match up Bruce Lee just yet. Because basically Bruce Lee was a epitome of martial artist master, actually. Yeah.
So what made you a Bruce Lee fan then?
Aside from his like martial arts and how fast he is, that's when I was young. When I grew older, I started learning more about his philosophy and stuff. It's really interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Share with us his philosophy.
Well, you should know his famous one, right? It's about the water.
Okay. Yeah, the be like water.
Yeah, be like water. It's like you're supposed to be like shapeless. For example, like I think ripping shade off from Bruce Lee is like put water in a cup, it becomes a cup. Put the water inside the bottle, it becomes a bottle. Put the water inside the teapot, it becomes a teapot. Be shapeless like water.
Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Yeah. How do you like apply it in real life? Like, since you're such a fan, I'm sure you adapt.
Practice is
basically try to be as versatile as you can. As for me, try to just be as versatile as you can. Try to adapt your situation. Because for example, if you're in a fight, or if you're going to do reporting or you're doing something, right?
Okay.
Yeah, every single second, right? Things tend to change, so you have to adapt to the situation every single minute, every single second. Yeah.
So I get that Yuan is a very adaptable person now.
I try my best to be.
How about you, Kik? Do you like adopt his fighting philosophy in real life?
Well, I've never been in a fight before, although I have to say that back in those days, when after you've seen this movie, you come out of the theater and you think you can take on everybody. So, and I think the guy standing next to me or sitting next to me probably thought the same thing. So we could have ended up fighting each other. The thing about Bruce Lee, as Ewan has said, is that he's a very he's almost like, his style is almost like improvisation, and he has looked into that, studied that, combined the different styles of combat, and in the process, actually, I believe he made some enemies along the way, because people were saying they were not familiar with his style. He calls it also something called the way of the intercepting fist.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Does it have anything to do like the Jun?
Yeah, that's what Jeet Kune Do means,
Jeet Kune Do,
actually.
yeah.
That's right.
Intercepting the fist.
I think I've seen one program or something in which he did explain his philosophy is when a kick is coming towards you, you can parry it, or you can parry it and turn it into an attack at the same time. Okay. So it's like he parries it and then he comes down and he hits the person's leg or ankle or whatever. So it turns defense into attack.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's in a way he preaches peace and inner calm, but at the same time his fighting style is actually a very aggressive and, as you would say, a very, very fast style.
Can I say it's also very intellectual and very spiritual? Because there seems to be a lot of spiritual beliefs, like, beneath his fighting.
I wouldn't say it's spiritual. It's more of like, if you want to consider like exploring yourself as spiritual, then you can say it's as spiritual. Yeah. Because basically it's about exploring yourself and self-knowledge.
He seems to say that, like every of his philosophy comes back to himself, like understanding himself more.
Yeah.
Is that so?
I would think so, because most martial arts tend to go towards that, the act of self-restraint, whereby the less offense you use, the better it is. So, but nevertheless, you are extremely prepared.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he actually manages to blend, like, him being a philosopher himself. So he blends philosophy into like martial arts.
Yes, yes, and he has written in his short life. He has written many books, and you look at it and you say, "How is it possible that this guy can do all these things and be gone so young?"
I'm suspecting he's born into this. He has this innate talent.
Yeah, natural.
Yeah, because he's born in the year of the dragon. Yeah, and it seems that according to like Chinese astrology, right, he's born the year of a dragon and also the time of the dragon. That's what makes him into this extraordinary, amazing person.
It's
according to some
6 to 8
yeah, 6 to 8
or something.
a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the time of the dragon.
People like Bruce Lee, like Elvis and John Lennon, and they are all, their life is their philosophy, so they can cram it. You know, we all take 80 years, they take half that time.
I'm a dragon too,
But do you think like if it wasn't such a short life, he would be less legendary? I mean, like, because he died so young, right? Everybody just remembers.
Yeah, you probably go on and make movies that probably suck and that kind of stuff. No, actually, the thing is that there are so many Bruce Lee impersonators. Bruce Lee with L.I. And they, in some of these shows, they come back. Some of these variety shows in Hong Kong, they come back and you see them still doing the kung fu thing, but they are old already. Bruce Lee could have been like that. So his power and his youth and his vitality is preserved.
Immortalized because
he died at age 32.
Yeah.
So he had also another philosophy going like, do not deny the classical approach simply as a reaction, or you will have created another pattern and trapped yourself there. It's very profound for me, actually. I wonder if the fans could explain a little bit about this.
What he's trying to say is if you follow to a certain set pattern, then you're getting yourself in a cage.
Oh.
Yeah. So basically, you have to be open about it. Yeah. Just about it.
See.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. So which of his? Yeah,
no, sorry. Because like classical, right? Because for like most classical skills or sets or whatever, from martial arts to filming styles, it's always a set rules. So you have to do this and stuff. Or sometimes it like most like some martial arts, it depends on like how you parry the person or like the hands or the legs, something. But what Bruce Lee was like trying to say some of the time or half the time, most of the time.
That means don't let these theories like cage you.
Yeah, try to make the use of everything.